it's not that I don't believe that, I won't fall in love again, or that the possibilities of love are endless, because I do believe that the possibilities of love and where things go with anybody is immeasurable, and nobody could ever really tell you where life is going to go. It's just that I miss being with someone. I haven't been with somebody in probably, I want to say like a year. I've not dated anybody, and even people that I think are gonna turn out to be something, um, something always kind of goes wrong, and or I say the wrong thing, or things get awkward, or whatever. I'm definitely one of those people that is more of an optimist than I let on, but sometimes you just don't know where to go. It's like certain people in your life, you think, if you only let go of something, if you only let go of all the insecurities that you had, and you only let go of all the things that you think are going to be thought of you when you're with somebody, maybe we could be together. I don't know, it's difficult, not because it's difficult to put it in words. I mean, a lot of things are difficult to put into words, but it's just really difficult to put into words. The fact that there are people in my life that I see on a daily basis or occasionally, and I think, what's holding things back? Why why are certain things so important that we can't see past them to just be with each other, I guess. There are things that prevent people, maybe in their mind, maybe in their heads, that they think are more important than just being happy, I suppose. And I know that from firsthand. My mother has been somebody who, it seems like she struggled to find happiness, but the thing is, the reason she's not happy is because of herself. She's not letting herself be happy. She's not letting herself find happiness. And though I'm sure she would disagree with that, it's true. And I see it. And I've talked myself around crazy people so many times, so I know when I'm right about something. I've been around so many manipulative people. I grew up with manipulative people in my life. They make you think things that aren't true. And then when you find out, it's a shocker. You think things are what they aren't. I mean, for the longest time, I struggled with who I was, who I identified with, who I found attractive. And, you know, part of the reason I struggled with that was because I was brought up a certain way. And then there was going to school and worrying about how people would deal with me and how people would treat me. And I think one thing that people don't realize is, even though you changed you outright kind of changed who you're interested in, because I dated a few girls and uh, here and there, I think through middle school and high school, even when I knew I was into guys. Um, but the thing that is important to know is that when I was dating these people, I really did have feelings for them, and it wasn't pretend, and it wasn't trying to cover up anything. I really did have feelings for those individuals, whether it was a girl or a guy at the time. And I feel like very invisible to people these days. I used to be more outgoing than I am now, and I haven't made very many friends in the past year, and I don't know if you can count coworkers. I guess you could, but I think it's not the same. Meeting somebody at business atmosphere as to meeting somebody just randomly and becoming friends with them. I think that's more interesting. Not that I don't find people that I'm friends with at work uninteresting. It's just the way you make friends with people I find more interesting. You know, not when it's kind of a forced situation. Um, because then people come and they actually try and they want to get to know you. And it's not like, oh, I work with you, so I'm gonna kind of be here and and we'll probably get to know each other anyways. So it's it's you meet, and if they don't like you, they don't have to ever see you again. I don't know. I hope some of that made sense, at least a little bit of it. I feel like my rambles don't ever make any sense. I've been sick the past few days, and I'm still kind of sick. My voice is basically gone. Um, it gives you a lot of time to think when you're sick, and you're just kind of trying to get better. I mean, you're stuck in your head a lot. And I've tried to stay active, but I mean, you're sick, you just want to be in your bed anyways. You're so happy to be in your bed. But I don't know. The whole point of this video, the whole point of sorry, the whole point of making this video is to say that it's been a long time since I've actually been in love with anybody, and whether it's my own fault, my own doing, as to why I am lonely, or if I just am unappealing to people, or what, I don't know. I I never thought that I was a super attractive male or female, or but at the same time, I know I see people that are, I think, more unattractive than me, and they have attractive partners, and I just can't wrap my head around why certain people have relationships and other people who are just as well off, if not better. And I mean, not just in the looks department, I mean in the personality department too. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm boring, if people think I'm uninteresting, that I have nothing to say. The truth is, when I get around people, sometimes I just don't know what to say. That doesn't mean that I don't want to talk about things. It's just that I don't know how they would respond to things I want to talk about, or, like, I don't know. I don't know what to say sometimes to people. It doesn't make me boring, I don't think. But, I mean, I'm not going to try to defend myself. I don't, I don't have a problem with who I am. And I love the people that are deeply rooted into me. The friends that I have, that I made recently and in the future, and and way in the past, they're all important. They're all important to me. All the lovers I've had are important to me. They have an importance in my life. They've changed things in me, whether it be for the good or the worst. I mean, it's life is a journey. Everywhere I've been, everything I've done, all the people I've met, I don't know if I've changed people's lives. I hope to someday change people's lives, but I don't know if I've done it quite yet. I'm just kind of tired of being alone, and that's not like an unnormal thing for human beings to be tired of being alone or not like being alone. And it's not like that I don't like being alone, because I do enjoy being alone. It's more of I miss having someone who deeply understands me and is connected with me in a deeper, more spiritual connection than just a friend. And I don't know if how drastically things will change. I mean, I'm leaving in May, and I'm hoping to build up more excitement in my life than I've had in the past year. But it always seems like whenever I go somewhere, I get pulled back here, and I don't want that to happen again. I think that's one of my worst fears, is getting pulled back to the same town that I've lived in forever, that I've hated forever. I can remember as a child saying I didn't want to live here when I grew up. I remember wanting to live where my cousins lived in New York, and sometimes I still wish that we did live there. I feel so completely and utterly disconnected from relatives, and I don't know anything really about them. And it sucks. It's like if maybe if I was there, I could try and be involved in family life, but now it's like I don't even think that they really care anymore. And that's kind of a sucky feeling. There's so many people that I wish I could revisit in my life and really have a deeper connection, like a deeper conversation with them. Because when I look back at things, I just wish that there was more to remember, I guess. Something bigger that there was no way to forget it. Because there's people in my life that I wish that I could remember, but I just don't remember them that well anymore. I know this video probably doesn't make any sense. This is kind of my brain just talking aloud, so I mean, bear with me, I guess. These are just inner thoughts, and I'm kind of just making them for myself, but if anybody out there connects with my thoughts in any way, shape, or form, that's amazing. That, to me, is kind of important. We as people are all connected in a big way, and we just haven't quite realized that yet. And I kind of hope that we come to a realization soon how important each one of us is to the other, because we are very, very interconnected, I believe. But I'm gonna go because my voice has been giving out on me all day, and I probably should give it a rest. So, I don't know if this video really made any sense, but maybe to somebody it did, and that's enough for me to want to post it, I guess. So, talk to you guys later.